Ace of Wands upright, yeah. Something they found out about you it's almost made them see that you are like, don't worry about the genders and roles, but you're wifey material. That something made them extremely excited about you. All right, something they found out just turned them the hell on, right? And they're like, not only are they turned on, but they're like, you know what, I want to pop the question with this gorgeous divine feminine. If you've been in a no contact situation with your divine masculine, then we're going to read on them and see what's going on in their mind. I already split the deck here, haven't even started yet, but there's anxiety going on right off the bat, okay? So we're going to find out, we're going to dig deeper and find out what's going on with your beautiful divine masculine in today's reading. If you don't know who I am, my name is Adama. Welcome to the Ace of Cups Collective. Archangel Michael, please protect this reading. Please protect the clarity, love and light that's going to come through this reading towards our gorgeous divine feminines and our beautiful divine masculines who are here. Thank you so much for protecting our possessions and for protecting our divine masculines, and also for protecting the loving bond and sacred connection that is shared between gorgeous divine feminine and beautiful divine masculine. Thank you so much, Archangel Michael. Thank you to the angels. Thank you to our spirit teams, our ancestors and guides. Thank you very much for sending us signs and symbols and speaking to us through our intuition as well, helping us to trust our connection, that know that we are not delusional, regardless of what is happening or not happening in the 3D. May this reading give clarity to the collective. Thank you so much to my spirit team. As always with collective readings, take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else. Not everything will resonate in this reading. It's a timeless reading and you can reverse genders and stuff like that. Okay, it's all about the energies. Thank you so much. I'm still getting over being sick for a few weeks, so I may not be able to sing in this reading, but I will try. So excuse the voice cracks. I think I saw the Nine of Swords again. There's some anxiety going on. My goodness. We'll find out what's going on. Are we ready? Yes, we're ready. Thank you. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you. Yeah. Some anxiety and some self-protective energy. What's going on? Okay, I'm going to have to say it. So I saw the Strength card in reverse. I'm seeing the Emperor in reverse. A lot of your beautiful divine masculines have been in a karmic situation, possibly a marriage, or they may have some shared assets such as a house, children, pets, stuff like that. Yeah. And there's some financial struggle going on regarding a home for a lot of your divine masculines, to do with a tie to a karmic situation. Something to do with work may be a problem right now. We got the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, and then they want to come forward towards you, but they don't feel like they have enough. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Can you clarify that, please? Yeah, something to do with an occupation. Look, occupation, poverty. Occupation. But some money will come. So I've got unexpected income here. Money will come, but there's some, yeah, look, despair. Look, it says not hiring. Look at this. Not hiring, poverty, occupation. Wow, the 3 cards in the entire Kipper deck related to, you know what I mean, like work and things like that. But unexpected income did come out with it. Can you see this hand has a torn, ruffled sleeve there, and this has a wealthy hand. Like something it's going to be okay, whatever it is. So don't worry, it's a temporary situation. But they're not feeling like the Emperor. They're not feeling like they're in control. Maybe it's about an investment that's gone into a house that's a shared asset, or there's a job situation that hasn't worked out for them, that they've had to make a decision to leave the job. That's just a side note. Let's move on. So we've got the Knight of Swords with the Six of Swords. So this is like absolutely them coming towards you for a conversation. Okay, they're coming towards you for a conversation. I'm not getting the sense that they feel their best right now. Their mindset is not in the best place. They're not feeling very hopeful. Something's come up that they're not feeling so hopeful. But they're coming forward towards you, and they're coming with communication with the Knight of Swords and the Six of Swords here. Right, I'm going to pull some more. Can you tell us about this communication? What's on their mind? What do they want to say? Yeah, so this is coming out of Hangman mode, and they've got the Two of Wands. So this is, they've been in Hangman mode, like a lot of them whilst they've been in no contact. It's like a kind of Hangman mode. Not just because situationally they haven't been able to move towards you because of ties to karmic family situation or whatever. But also they had some kind of epiphany. I'm hearing some kind of epiphany about what they want. You know, like taking the world, because I'm hearing you have the whole world in his hands. You know what I mean? The whole world in his hands. But it's like he's realizing that he has to walk away from a situation in order to take control. So that's yeah, is that what they're going to talk to you about? Is that right? Yeah, they're going to talk to you about like a divorce, like this is the Ten of Cups again, but in reverse, like about the house situation. They're probably going to talk to you about that. The Tower in reverse and the Hermit in reverse. I'm going to get some clarification on that, because I'm feeling with the Hermit in reverse recently. It's about like them doing research on you to find out some things about you, and yeah, because they think that maybe you've moved on and yet you're no longer available for them. The Empress in reverse and the Three of Wands in reverse, and they're getting the courage. They're going to get the courage to come towards you, but they're also very scared of risking everything. With the Tower in reverse and the Fool in reverse, they're really scared of risking everything because they feel like they'll lose everything, you know, moving towards you. Yeah. They're like hesitating on taking action, the Ace of Wands in reverse, and coming towards you, but they will, because we saw the Six of Swords, we saw the Knight of Swords, but I'm just telling you what they're going through. They're coming towards you regardless. They're trying to figure out if like you have some kind of compatibility. It's funny, like, because you find out all these things by spending time with someone, you know. You find out if you're compatible with that person by spending time with them. You find out if they're available and single and all that by asking them questions. But for some reason, I'm getting that they want to sort of do a risk assessment before they move towards you. We've got the Four of Wands in reverse. I want to know more about that. Yeah. They want to, yeah, they have an offer for you. Okay, this is the Knight of Pentacles. They do have an offer for you. They're really nervous about it. So remember, I showed you the Nine of Swords in the first place, because they don't know if they have screwed it up and things have ended their chances of being with you forever, because they want to be with you forever. Like you got, look, this is the Four of Wands. This is a reunion, but they don't know if things have ended because first of all, their offer is coming in so slowly. What else? Why do they think that it might have ended? Also because they haven't been honest with you. They haven't been in communication with you. Right? But they are coming forward regardless, like the Chariot. They're coming forward regardless. Ooh, I got goosebumps. They're scared about what you're going to say. And they also have some fears about inadequacy. So I have the Page of Wands upright with the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Queen of Swords in reverse. So I feel like the person they were with maybe have caused them to have some kind of self-worth issues, maybe even in the bedroom department. because I feel like they're a bit nervous about themselves, some sort of performance inadequacy issues. For some of you. And they're scared about what you're going to say, because the blade does hurt when the truth comes out. They're scared you're going to say something negative about them. They're scared that they're inadequate as well. King of Pentacles in reverse again, and they've got their defenses up because they're really afraid about what you're going to say. Because I've got the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Queen of Swords in reverse. I feel like they're almost thinking the worst, like they're thinking the worst almost, trying to kind of prepare themselves. Do you know what I mean? So look, this is really important. We got the 8 of Wands with this bottom of deck, like something they found out about you, has the divine's kind of stepped in and kind of made them find out this thing about you. So for some of you, you're online, maybe you're doing something online and they didn't know what you've been doing online, and maybe you built up a following and they found out about it. And for some of you, they just found out something. I don't know what the specifics are, because this is a collective reading. But something they found out is moving things along in a big way, because they're going to come out of this hermit mode. You know, yeah. Spirit is saying to give them a little time, but they are coming towards you. Right, something has, Spirit has a message for you. Okay, Spirit, what's the message? Spirit has a message for you. Thanks, Spirit. 2 cards fell through. They're going, when they do come forward, I feel like I'm hearing, like I'm seeing like the King of Swords in my head. Look, rushing towards you, authenticity. See that? That's Spirit's message for you, which goes with this 8 of Wands here. They're going to be real with you. They're going to be real with you. They're going to be real. Right, they're going to be honest and truthful with you. And we got the 9 of Cups with justice. So this is about being real. This is about honesty and truth, justice, right? They're going to tell you. See, the 9 of Cups is the most revealing card right now about what they're going to tell you. They want you. All right, they want you. They want you. I'm hearing, I love you. I need you right now. Break. For love. I'm just hearing that song so much. I don't know why. I saw it was 12:12 earlier. They want you. They need you. They got to have you. They know that you are their sunshine, their only sunshine. You make them happy when clouds are grey. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you, so please don't take my sunshine away. But they're up in their ego a little bit, because they don't want to look like, if you got your heart closed off to them, they don't want to look like a right plonker. They don't want to look bad, you know. But yeah, they've made the decision to come towards you. 6 of Swords with the Hierophant. But the Hierophant is more than just making a decision. It's bigger than just the 2 of Pentacles making a decision. Do you know what I mean? Like the Hierophant is about like making a decision about the connection in general, about you. Right? Yeah. See, so look, the Knight of Pentacles just came out. This is about commitment. This is about an offer of commitment. Okay, an offer of commitment. So why am I seeing the Empress in reverse and the Lovers in reverse, the Ace of Wands in reverse? Why am I seeing all that? Interesting. Lovers in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse with the Knight of Cups upright. I swear there's some inadequacy issues going on, but the romantic offer of love is coming anyway. They're dealing with a lot of negativity in their head. Okay, what's the Ace of Wands in reverse about then? And the Lovers in reverse, what's that about? Are you thinking about me? Look, and it's got no. They think that I miss you, babe. Are you thinking about me? They think that, yeah, the Ace of Wands in reverse and Lovers in reverse, they knew once upon a time they turned you on. Once upon a time, you were hot for them. You let them know a lot how much they turned you on, you know, how much you desired them. But it was pretty much, they were very much like the runner and went quiet for very long periods of time with you. And they don't know if they've screwed it up. Like if you still want this, you know, if you would be open to having a relationship with them and to starting this fiery new beginning. But they're gonna ask you out on some kind of romantic date or some offer. But I've got popped the question here. I got popped the question. That's almost like kind of they when they come in, they're not messing about. They want it all. You know, they want it all. They see, look, risk assessment, trust issues. I cried about you. Okay, so I told you they're doing their research. Like it's like almost like they need to have some kind of assurance before coming towards you. Now these two cards came out again, like the divine is stepping in. I told you when I saw the 8 of Wands, didn't I? That the divine is stepping in. Divine intervention, I think I said. Divine timing. All right, so not to worry. There's no need to worry. Okay, there's no need to worry. It's all, again, give them a little time, came out. I just split the deck on that. It's all happening in accordance with the divine, okay? If this is your reading, if this is for you, it's happening, do you know what I mean? In accordance with the divine plan of timing and stuff. So, ooh, Spirit, really. Ooh, hair of confirmation. Yes. Tell us more, Spirit. Tell us more. Spirit team, spill the beans. Because this is lovely. I need you right now. Yeah. Break. For love. Yeah, they really, yeah. Yeah, they're getting over their fear of abandonment, you know, when they get there. You know, they've been putting it off, like they've been putting it off. Mañana, like they're going to contact you. But this is getting over it because they're both in reverse. Same here, like, see, look, mañana, which one? Yes, no, that's in reverse as well. You know, something that they have found out, all right, that is helping them to move forward. Am I right, Spirit? Yeah. Ace of Wands upright, yeah. Something they found out about you it's almost made them see that you are like, don't worry about the genders and roles, but you're wifey material. That something made them extremely excited about you. All right, something they found out just turned them the hell on, right? And they're like, not only are they turned on, but they're like, you know what, I want to pop the question with this gorgeous divine feminine. Do you know what I mean? I want to manifest this. This is a magician. I want to manifest this. I want to come clean. I want to tell them how I'm feeling, you know. As I'm hearing, I just want to tell you how I'm feeling. You know, got to make you understand. You are in a very magnetic, energetic state right now. You're very powerful. Your manifestation power is really strong. So why is the 2 of Wands in reverse? Because they're having an inner conflict with their emotions right now. They're conflicted about their emotions, which is making it hard for them to step forward because you are just so sexy and powerful. And they're like, well, do I have enough to offer? You know what I mean? I want them. Look, I want to marry them. Hierophant, look, Queen of Pentacles. You know, they do it for me. But I don't know if I'm man enough, you know. But I miss them so much. It's causing me so much anxiety. But, you know, Spirit is telling them they'll be successful. Not to worry about getting their heart broken. There's going to be a successful reunion. Isn't that right, Spirit? Isn't that right? Yeah, it is right. Yeah, it's going to be a new beginning. Look at this. It's going to start off quite passionate. Very passionate new beginning. And it's just like your world's going to change because I'm hearing, I can't sing because of my throat issue, but I'm hearing like, zoom, we chase the day away. I knew the moon and stars came out to play. That was hard. But yeah, they like, this is going to be like, boom, like suddenly, life has new meaning to me. I have to say this. I'm sorry if this is a bit TMI for some of you, but all this frustration is going to be let out on you. You get what I'm saying? In the one department, they're going to like have a big heavy load and they're going to be like, I'm sorry if that's too much information, but it's going to be like explosive. It's almost like, because I'm hearing saving all my love for you, something like for both of you, like you've been like, you know what I mean, like accumulating all this sexual magic, and it's just going to go and explode when you both come together. Get your beverage of choice. We have the Ace of Cups. We receive this love. You are going to get what you wish. You have been wishing for a love. You've been wishing for a love. And you know it's coming your way, you know, but the 3D's been brutal. You haven't had any evidence that it's going to come your way. But you know it, you feel it, you intuit it, especially now. And that love is literally here, okay? It's here, it's come. Okay. Wow. Look at this. A very fiery, passionate new beginning that's going to change your world. I'm telling you, a lot of you will be moving in with the other. Maybe you might be long distance or overseas, but this is a passionate new beginning. The Ace of Wands with the 3 of Wands equals the 4 of Wands, you know, like marriage. And look at this. This is sticking out like truth. Why is the 3 of Pentacles like the strategy, the plan? Why is that in reverse? A divine masculine in love. Yes, holding that cup. Holding that cup. Let's just drink to the Ace of Cups again. We are the Ace of Cups collective. I was visualizing the Ace of Cups when I saw the King of Cups, okay? This is a divine masculine in love. Deep in my heart, safe from the gods of intellect and reason, leaving me at last for words to express my feelings. Okay, I kind of get it from that lyric, but what do you mean, Spirit? Why was the strategy card, the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, and you showed me the love and all the love and everything? Why are they holding back? They're not being honest about something? Or they need to be honest, but they're holding back. They want to be honest about something. It's like they need to know that. It's almost like before coming in, this is weird, but they need to know this hasn't ended between you before they come forward, because they're all or nothing. They don't want to even ask you out on a date, I'm hearing, unless they know there's a chance in hell, right? They got to find that out from their log cabin in the wilderness, right? Where they've been growing a beard like Man Freaking Friday, right? They're not going to come forward until they know there's not a chance, right? They're not going to come forward until they know there's not a chance of rejection. Don't ask me why. They need to know that you are single because they don't think you are. Oh, really? Is it that bad to hear it from them? This time it didn't come with, oh my God, Spirit. All right, we got some powerful cards. First of all, the Magician with Justice. All right, this is a manifestation of truth. Justice, okay? The Ace of Cups again, but with the Page of Cups, with the 8 of Wands. This is like my favorite 3 cards of the reading so far. Honestly. Are you drinking with me? I love spending this sacred time with you, gorgeous divine feminine. And I'm honoured that you're spending this sacred time with me in spirit. And I'm so happy for you. I mean, look at this. The Ace of Cups with the Page of Cups. So with the King of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Ace of Cups, they have this love for you. They're head over heels in love with you. Like they're completely immersed in this love that they have for you. But they're sort of figuring out what to do with it. Do you know what I mean? And it's like the universe is, the magician, look at that. The universe is pushing them towards, coming towards you. It's going to bring peace and balance and harmony between you when they do come towards you, okay, and go for it. This King of Wands is saying, I'm going for it. Excuse me. Burp of confirmation. This King of Wands is saying, I'm going for it. Yeah. Also, yeah, the karmic's the third party's done a number on them, on their self-worth. Am I good enough for you? Am I good enough for you? Then I've got wine, dine, then your ass is mine. You know, it's like they're sort of flipping from crapping themselves with fear to actually like, I'm doing it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, you know. So look, I've got Divine Feminine, you will get your wish. Give him grace. Yeah, you're telepathic. It says we're telepathic. You're telepathic. They haven't been honest with you. I'll have to say this. You've been advised to eat clean today by spirit. Eat clean today. Okay. You're both waiting on the other one to make the next move. Interesting. Something magical will happen in 3 days. When I have this card in reverse, it usually refers to a love spell. So I don't know if that resonates for anybody. When it's this way up, it just means there's a spell bound by you. But when I have it this way, it means magic. So I don't know if the third party or someone has done some kind of spell or trying to do some kind of spell. And I've got here the next full moon or new moon, whatever's relevant, depending on when you watch this video. Timeless reading. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, for some of you, I'm getting today, you're going to hear something from them, right? An incoming message. It's funny, I sang Rick Astley, didn't I? Never going to give you up. A full commitment's what I'm thinking of. Your love heals me. Coming full circle. Hold the line, love isn't always on time. I didn't want to face how unhappy I was. Oh, that's a mix of things. Your love heals me. I didn't want to face how unhappy I was. Your love heals me. Yeah, they were really unhappy before in that connection, in that relationship that they were in. Some of them married for a long time, some of them just with someone for a long time. They were really unhappy, and they were just sort of going through the motions. They weren't really facing. You activated them. So I'm hearing like my life started when I met you. I'm hearing that. Like you activated their heart. That's why the Ace of Cups just kept coming through like crazy today. You activated their heart, you know. Yeah, healing. Remember I said your love is healing me? That this is the Three of Swords in reverse. So that's about healing. Healing of the heart, you know. Queen of Swords, Six of Wands, Page of Cups. Okay. Yeah, they're stressed. Nine of Swords came back out. They're really stressed out right now. They've been healing. They've been guarding themselves because they've been wounded. You know, they're guarding themselves. They've had their like self in a protective bubble for some time, probably whilst they're in no contact. But they have this cup of love for you. Okay, you got the Page of Cups here. The Queen of Swords are going to have a conversation with you, and it's going to be a successful conversation because the Six of Wands is about success, victory, right? Yeah, Nine of Wands came out again. You are their wish. Yeah, about healing again. Look, bottom of the deck. You are their wish. You are their wish. They just haven't shown it to you. They haven't shown it to you. They've been holding back. They've been holding back. Some of them had a lot of burdens going on, a lot of responsibilities, perhaps with a divorce that's going on or something to do with a karmic third party. Yeah, a lot of them have had to... They've been working on themselves, you know, but they're also working on how to come towards you because we've got the Page of Cups again. They're working on how am I going to come towards you, like it's a tower moment. It's a tower moment for them, because it's almost like they haven't been in this situation for probably since they were a teenager, honestly. They haven't been in a situation where they've had to, like, it's almost like being a teenager again. You know, and it's really hard for them to come towards you. Like, 2 of Swords with the 4 of Swords, you know. 7 of Swords, my gosh. Yeah, 8 of Cups. Yeah, they don't know if you walked away. They really don't know. It's like a really weird situation they got themselves in, because they have been in no contact. They've been in no contact. You know, they kind of put you in a position where you stopped contacting them. So now they're thinking of all kinds of reasons why you're not contacting them anymore. But I'm like, but because how can you expect beautiful, divine, gorgeous, divine feminine to be contacting you? You basically ghosted them. Put them in a situation of no contact. Stop talking to them, not even let them know what's going on. So why, do you know what I'm saying? Like, now you're worried about why that things may have ended. Like, you need to, like, man up or woman up, whatever. Just man up and come forward and be the emperor. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, instead of sitting there worrying, sorry, Spirit says, Adama, stop. This is Spirit's trying to speak. Get your opinions out of the collective reading right now. Sorry. Yeah, they've put an ending. They're saying goodbye. It's hard for them, but they've had to say goodbye to a family situation. It's really hard for them to say goodbye, but they've had to reorient themselves as GPS. They've had to reorient themselves, you know, towards what they want, which is to be happy, which is you, right? They've had to sort of, look, there's the handcuffs. They've had to sort of unchain themselves. Do you know what I mean? Like, take the handcuffs off. I hear that the karmic had them on, was running a tight ship with them, maybe even was surveilling them a little bit. Surveillance. Yeah. Love spell again, I'm afraid. Somebody has, whoever has been rejected doesn't want them to reject them. And they've been playing around with spells. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, not happy. Divorce, property. I told you at the beginning of the reading about a divorce property. You see that there's a problem with the house, a shared asset, or something like that. Okay, something like that. Some of your divine masculines have got a reading on you. I think I said that too, didn't I? I think I did. Okay. Some of your divine masculines have a karmic that faked a pregnancy. A karmic that faked a pregnancy, right? To try to keep the strings attached, but it says no strings. It's in reverse. Phony trickster illusions. So some of the karmics have actually faked a pregnancy, or they genuinely thought they were pregnant and they're not, but it says fake. So yeah, the person who was rejected. Truth discovery. See, I think they might have realized. It could be for some of you that was the thing that they found out that's made them come towards you really fast, because they realized that, you know what I mean, that there is no pregnancy. Look at this. Divine feminine, I love you. Divine feminine, I love you. And there's that ring. Remember I showed you to pop the question card earlier, didn't I? Yeah, so a lot of them, whilst they were away from you, they were dealing with karma drama, maybe drinking to cope, or pretending they're busy, busier than they actually are. Fake busy. Do you know what I mean? And also they were being surveyed by, or like watched, perhaps, or they've been watching you, or both. Their karmic been watching them and they've been watching you. They've missed you a lot. Okay, even though they kind of ghosted, they had missed you a lot and been looking at photos and thinking of memories of you both. Yeah, see, I miss you. That's what I was just saying. They miss you greatly. They really feel bad. They really feel bad for, like, ashamed, guilt, embarrassment, in the wrong. They really feel bad for the way they behaved, and they're hoping that, you know, because look, we've got here, this is somebody handing a ring back to somebody. They've probably been going through a divorce, a lot of them. Right? Is that right? Yeah. Yeah, same, pretty much the same cards. Yeah. You had to go through some healing because rejection was hurting you, feeling rejection. Also them as well. They also had to go through some healings. Divinely protected. This is a divinely protected connection. I don't think this is the right deck right now. This is not the right deck. All right. Right, I'm going to this one now. Oh, I just dropped a shell. Do you want me to read a mermaid oracle then? Because I dropped the shell. Okay, I'm going to read a mermaid oracle because I dropped the shell. So therefore, I'm going to read it. All right. Let's read a mermaid oracle. Transparency, honest, authentic, genuine, present. There's going to be, yeah, honest conversation. Goosebumps. An honest conversation between you both is going to happen. Anything else from here? Spirit said just cut the deck. Yeah. Yearning. Longing for someone. Separation, pining. You see that? That's coming to an end. That's coming to an end. Because I have the freedom card right underneath that. That yearning is coming to an end. You've been yearning. You know, they've been, look at them, they've been washed up on the shore, like beaten, battered and bruised and going through, and look at, you know, it's so beautiful, this card, isn't it? Beautiful. Yeah, they see, look, another one, like this is you, you're very nurturing, look. Soul cage, rescue from captivity, look. It's like, almost like you're coming in, you're like the light at the end of the tunnel. You know? Both of those cards had a divine masculine washed up on shore, you know what I mean? Washed up, like a shipwrecked masculine. Because your love is healing them, as we saw earlier. Your love heals them. All right, I'm going to pull from here. Okay. Yeah, you're going to be talking, a long-awaited message arrives. You're going to be having a conversation. Even though you've been in separation, they miss you greatly. There is somebody, yeah, the karmic third party is trying to get in the way. There's some kind of truths that are going to come to the light with the dragonfly card. Yeah, someone likes you, romance is blooming. It's going to take time, but romance is definitely on the way to you. And it's going to be very stable, permanent and secure kind of romance. And I got the seduction card as well. Yeah. So you've both been healing. I've got focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, addiction. So you've both been going through immense amount of healing. Like I'm hearing DNA upgrades, you know. Look, so look, this is an axe to the snake. You see, they've had to put an ending to a karmic situation. A lot of you are twin flames, okay? They've been watching you, so, right? Because that's the one, I got this feeling, somebody's watching me. Can't sing still, but look, love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. This card comes out relentlessly, really, on all of our readings. Confession. Right? Someone has to tell you something. And we got intimacy and date night. I'm telling you. Date night is going to be hot. Sizzling, right? There's going to be more spice after the date than there is going to be on your meal, okay? Wherever you go to eat. It's going to be extremely spicy. And it's beautiful, you know, because all those love cards we got, all the cup cards, it's going to be emotional, it's going to be beautiful, it's going to be a long-awaited love that you know is coming your way. Look, Ace of Pentacles, I could be your hero, baby. It's like they know that they can provide, they want to provide, you know, they want to be dependable, but at the same time they're worried. You remember the Nine of Swords? That's like this card. They're worried that they've lost you. Do you see what I mean? Yeah, the karmic is getting in the way. It's you that they want. Also, they think that there is someone else in your life, because it says time to ground yourself, there is someone else. But then I got this, I'm a very jealous person, I'm in so much pain. They're visualizing you being intimate with somebody else, but they're also and that hurts them, but they're visualizing you, because I imagine you naked, like they're visualizing you, but they know you have, so they're thinking, look, you have so many options and choices and options, do you even care? You see, so it's like they're going through like they got to kind of deal with this concern that you may have someone else, but you have to realize, you know, it's really hard to express what Spirit's trying to tell me, but it's almost like they don't have the spiritual and emotional bandwidth to hear from your mouth. I'm hearing like the Queen of Swords in reverse, to hear from you that you have somebody, because they won't show it. Do you know what I mean? Like that they're avoiding this conversation because of it. They have been, you know, worried that it's ended and holding back because they're worried that the truth is going to hurt them too much. They're worried they're too late. But let me tell you, they will go home and they will literally, because you know you're their desire, you're who they want. They would literally not show it to you and say, oh well, you know. They won't act very nonchalant about it, but they'll go home and cry. They will literally cry for days. It's almost like they almost don't want to come forward. It's almost like the pain of not coming forward and the pain of hearing that you're not going to be, that you're seeing someone else. It's almost like they're trying to figure out which one's going to hurt the most. Do you know what I mean? And it's like they're yeah, regardless, it's going to be a weight off their shoulders, Spirit is saying. See, like the Ten of Wands, there's going to be a weight off their shoulders when they come forward. Yeah, yeah, King of Cups. This is like a Chariot. Yeah, soulmate card. Yeah, they're coming towards their soulmate, which is you. They're in love with you. Okay, they're single. They're single now. All right, Hangman is in reverse. Okay, they're single now, and you intuitively know that they're coming towards you, and they're listening. Also, Spirit said they're listening to their higher self. They're listening to their higher self, because then we're finishing off with the lovers. Okay, they're listening to their higher self, and they know that you are their lover. They know they are your lover, and you're destined to be together. Thank you, Spirit. So I hope this reading resonated for you. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment to let me know if it resonated. I love to hear from you. If you would like to receive 30 days of Divine Masculine cards to support you on your journey, look at that, Two of Cups, to support you on your journey. Oh, look at that. The truth about them wanting this relationship with you is coming. 8 of Wands coming fast. And it's going to manifest for you. Oh my God. Don't make me drink to the Ace of Cups again. I'm going to drink to it again. Sorry, I'll email you for 30 days every day, free of charge. Thank you so much. I love you. Mwah. Thank you for drinking the Ace of Cups energy. As a collective, it makes us more powerful, more magnetic, and I wish the very best for you, and I love you so much. Take care, my love. Bye.